Hyaluronic acid and its derivatives are to be found in hundreds, if not thousands, of cosmetic products on the market. Many of these products are marketed as anti-aging agents, but how effective are they at reversing aging in the skin? In 2016, 5,900 products containing hyaluronic acid were introduced into the market, and today there are even more. In 1934, Carl Meyer and John Palmer isolated a substance from the vitreous body of the eyes of a cow. This substance, they found, consisted of repeating sugar molecules, one of which was uronic acid. The other was N-acetylglucosamine. They named this substance hyaluronic acid from the Greek word hyalos, meaning glass, and uronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is found in most of the tissues of our body, and most of our cells can produce hyaluronic acid. Most of the hyaluronic acid that is contained in our bodies is found in our skin, about 50% to be exact. In the skin, hyaluronic acid has two main functions. The first one is the maintenance of the structure of the extracellular matrix in which the cells sit in our skin. Hyaluronic acid does this by binding to collagen and absorbing large volumes of water. Hyaluronic acid is capable of holding enormous amounts of water. For example, a quarter teaspoon of hyaluronic acid can hold up to 1.5 gallons of water. These large amounts of water that are held in the hyaluronic acid in the skin increase the turgor and the elasticity of our skins. But unfortunately, as we get older, the amount of hyaluronic acid in the skin decreases, and this leads to loss of volume and thinning and wrinkling and dryness of the skin. The second function of hyaluronic acid is the transmission of signals that regulate the inflammatory response as well as the generation of new vessels, new blood vessels, and both of these functions are important in wound healing. Because of its excellent water holding capability, hyaluronic acid is often used to increase the moisture in the skin. And many cosmetic products contain hyaluronic acid or its sodium or potassium salts. Many of these cosmetic products claim to reverse aging and to remove wrinkles. But is that true? Conventional hyaluronic acid molecules are about 3,000 nanometers in diameter. But the spaces in between the cells, the intercellular spaces through which these molecules must pass to penetrate the skin, happen to be only 15 to 50 nanometers in diameter. As you can see, it's impossible for the hyaluronic molecules to pass through these pores in the skin and to penetrate into the deeper layers of the skin. Smaller hyaluronic acid molecules, known as low molecular weight hyaluronic acid, may be able to pass through the intercellular spaces, but these small molecules hold much less water and are pro-inflammatory, causing inflammation in the skin. The result is that most of the hyaluronic acid that is applied to the skin sits on the surface of the skin, where it can absorb water from the tissues, the rest of skin cells that is in contact with, as well as from the atmosphere. This increased moisture can soften the outer layers of the skin and help it retain moisture, but it does not penetrate into deeper layers of the skin. The increased moisture on the surface of the skin can improve the appearance of wrinkles, but this is only superficial. And because the half-life of hyaluronic acid is 3 to 5 minutes in the blood and less than a day in the skin, it is only a temporary effect. Thus, we can see that topical hyaluronic acid cannot reverse or repair aging skin. And if you're looking to reduce the volume loss and laxity of the skin and improve the appearance of wrinkles, then injected hyaluronic acid as a dermal filler is the more effective treatment. The duration of the effect of injected hyaluronic acid varies from 3 to 24 months. Finally, if you live in a climate with low humidity, low amount of moisture in the air, then the hyaluronic acid on the skin cannot absorb moisture and water from the air, and it can only get the moisture and water that it absorbs from the skin itself. And this can lead to dehydration and drying of the skin. Many people avoid that by applying an occlusive layer to the surface of their skin on top of the hyaluronic acid serum. For example, argan oil. In conclusion, hyaluronic acid serums are effective at increasing the amount of moisture on the surface of the skin, but as anti-aging agents to repair aged skin, they're not effective. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and comment in the section below. And subscribe to the channel to support the channel. I'll see you in the next video.